Hello and welcome back. So today I got home from work and I reached in the bucket of locks that I got from Pickaholic. And thank you again, Pickaholic, for all the awesome locks, man. But I saw a padlock and well, looking at this now, it's a challenge lock. So it has a key and it says Rusty Shackleford, penned by Pickaholic. And it is an LAI padlock. It's painted blue, nicely painted blue. Looks like he probably painted it after he modified it, because all those set screws are painted. But at any rate, I thought wow. Yeah, he wasn't lying about Rusty Shackleford. There's no give in that shackle whatsoever, no play. Well, those are some tiny set screws. I hope I've got my thing in there. Hopefully I should be able to get those out. If I can get into this first, let's check that out first. Has a mummied key, so can't get into that. It does say American, or Lock America. It's not an American lock. But it's an LAI. So at any rate, it's got a Yale keyway. Let's put it in the device. I've talked enough. Let's see if we can get into this thing. Pickaholic's got a great channel out there. If you haven't checked his channel out, go do so. And he's making some really fun challenge locks too. Picked a couple of his locks. Let's see, with the Yale style keyway, tiny Yale style, I'm going to use my homemade tension wrench, which I made for that Yale keyways. He started using it in the, wow, there's a little bit of slop in that, when I was picking a bunch of abuses. So, but at any rate, let's grab my gem and see. Yeah, I should be able to work off that ledge. That's what we're going to do. And I'm going to go in, apply decent tension. It is a challenge lock, so I don't want to apply too heavy a tension. Okay, I got a little bit of 3 there. 2, okay, 2 just dropped me in a false set, deep false set. Getting counter. Oh, 1. Oh, okay, I got him set. I'm getting counter on 3. Okay, he's set. Oh, there it went. I was just pushed on 4 and bounced a little bit and it opened. I think you guys heard that. Let's, I dropped it out of the lock there. It is picked, so as you guys can see, let's move this around and see if we can get this thing and see what Pickaholic put in there. Definitely felt some spoolish things in there, so that's cool. Let's see here. But this is Rusty Shackleford, number 3. Awesome. Let's move this stuff out of the way and let's get my. Let's see here. It's one of those 2, I would imagine. Let's see. This one. Nope, that's too big. Let's see. Take the smallest one. And it's starting to come out. Now, let's use my backup plan here. I've got, it's got to be, oh, that's the only one I got left. I've pulled all the other ones. Hopefully this one will work. Yeah, okay, that'll work. Works just fine. Okay, awesome. Alright, we are going to pull the pinning tray up here. Sorry guys, got quiet. I was trying to figure out, make sure I had something to gut this thing with. The only way for me to get the pins out is to use the grub screws, so we're going to do that. It is picked, so it doesn't matter as long as I get it to line up. In chamber number 1, we have a grub screw, which I'll put up top. Yep, and then, okay, a deep spool and a key pin. Okay, and that deep spool I'm sure was down. Try to be a little bit more careful next time pulling that out. In 2, we have the grub screw. I'm going to take my tool here and pull that spring out. Hopefully, maybe. No. I thought I was going to be able to grab it, but with the threads it's not coming. Okay, let's see if I can be a little more careful there. We have a copper spring. Okay. A serrated and a key pin, standard key pin. We have scrub screw, copper spring, a nicely serrated, actually that's a key pin but he's upside down, and another key pin standard. And we have, okay, grub screw, copper spring, and okay, we had a T-pin in 4, which would make sense since I had to bounce on it for it to open. And then a serrated, no, not serrated, just standard. He just has a little bit of wear on him. Looks like all the key pins so far have been standard, but we got all kinds of magic going on in the key pin position, or in the driver positions. That just pounced out on me. That's alright. It's pretty obvious. That's the standard on the bottom and a nice spool with a step down. Awesome. Don't know if that core is going to come out. I don't have a way of pushing it out, so I don't think that core comes out, which is fine. So that means he probably didn't do anything to the core. I didn't feel any clicks like major serrations or anything, so I'm guessing there's nothing done to the plug. Plus, since I don't know how he would have gotten it out of there, I think it's another pin that holds that in. So at any rate, let's go over these awesome pins. They are definitely homemade pins. We have a very deep spool in 1 and a standard for the key pin. In the driver position we have a serrated up top and 2, and then a standard and 2 for the for the key pin. Then we had another serrated, nice serrated in 3, and a standard. Actually, all the bottom ones are standard, so I'm just going to go over the top ones. Then we had a T-pin in 4. Nice looking T-pin. Nice sharp T-pin in 4. And in 5 we had a nice sharp spool with a step down on it. Awesome lock. That's what was inside of Rusty Shackleford, penned by Pickaholic. Thank you again, Pickaholic, for sending it to me and pinning this up. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your time, and well, don't break the law.